Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get lift-off once this game kicks off.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Coutinho. He's a real magician with a wand of a right foot. His control is brilliant, and he can pick out a through pass with the very best in the world. He's also scored plenty of long-range efforts in his time too, so defences will need to be sure not to give him time to line up a shot.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Kimmich demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Gnabry. Lewandowski. Lewandowski spreads it towards the left. Coutinho. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba. Still goalless at the moment. Kimmich. Philippe Coutinho. And here's Lewandowski. Gnabry. He's in space and looking for options. Going for goal! Decent enough try. Knocks it away. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Gets it upfield. Soleimani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Forward it goes. Coman looks to dink one in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Kimmich goes short, turns and goes back, and it's Coutinho. Jerome Boateng. Soleimani. Young boys keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Hoists it forward. Alaba gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's got through to him. He's in, shot, has a goal! Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Time for a change in personnel. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kimmich. And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's got through. Oh, some tackle that. What a throw in. They need to get it in quick. Delivers across. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Lewandowski. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bayern Munich need to hold on for a few more moments. Soleimani. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich start as they wanted to start. All 3 points, the first 3 points, crucially. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points, much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, I think they have...
And Coutinho! Ericsson.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Bayern Munich get it back again. Thiago drives it forward. Oh, what a ball! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Gnabry. Kane with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. No foul, says the referee. Lo Celso. He's looking to get there first. He's got options out wide. It's a brilliant interception. Lucas Moura hoists it high. Now it's Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gnabry. Thiago. And he's there to cut it out. Lloris can claim that. Lucas Moura. Aurier. And we've reached half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Bayern Munich clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And it's Alaba. Kimmich. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Lucas Moura knocks it away. Alaba. Coman is onto it and can take it up. Kimmich. Philippe Coutinho! Now it's Kane. Thiago. A real chance to break. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's been taken straight back. It's a loose ball. Alderweireld. Rose. Tottenham can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Coman. Coutinho. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Look, this can still go either way.
It's Lewandowski! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
And here's Lucas Moura. And here's Kane. And the referee brings it to a close. Bayern Munich, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very... Bayern Munich emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Coutinho. He's a real magician. with a wand of a right foot. His control is brilliant, and he can pick out a through pass with the very best in the world. He's also scored plenty of long-range efforts in his time too, so defences will need to be sure not to give him time to line up a shot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Omar El Abdullawi. Coman. And it's El Abdullawi. Coutinho. Coutinho spreads it towards the left. Dinks one in. Oh, that's a waste.
Olympiacos have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Played out to the right. And it's El Abdullawi. Oh, that is lovely footwork. A chance to play it in. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Played back in. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Gnabry. Plenty waiting in the middle. Half-time getting close now. Thiago. Gnabry. And it's Coutinho. Nicely controlled. Coutinho plays it out to the wing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Bayern Munich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. The action is back on the way.
Bayern Munich can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Just brushed off the ball there. Lewandowski.
Pavard.
Oh, sweet feet. And here's Gnabry. Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
A searching ball out wide. Pavard does well there, alert. For Tunis. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's Lewandowski. Deftly done. For Tunis. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Olympiacos keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Looks to thread it through. And that's been levered clear. The referee has given a corner. Olympiacos can make their change now with a break in play. It's going to be a double change then. Lewandowski plays it, hurls himself at it, and the follow-up. And that has been clubbed away. Javi Martinez. Pavard. Gnabry. And a shot! And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
Bayern Munich can do it tonight with a win. 3 points would make them safe and into the knockout stage. A chance to prolong their stay amongst Europe's elite clubs. And they won't need to worry about lack of support. Really well represented on the night. The faithful have turned out in good numbers. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Bayern Munich are nothing less than a picture of focus and determination. They know what this means.
Yeah, this is the most straightforward task to tackle, Peter. Nothing but a win will do, and whatever game plan the manager adopts, these players will be driven by the need to get the job done. I think for reputations, finances and prestige, this is a very, very big deal now.
And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jerome Boateng. He's certainly got all the physical qualities you'd look for in a centre-back, Peter. But his technique and positioning are so good that he rarely needs to use them. He can play a mean long ball too, and his teammates, I think they'll be looking to him to turn defence into counter-attack and do it repeatedly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Kimmich. Javi Martinez drives it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to dink it in. Coman.
Olympiacos have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Chip through. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. And it's Thiago. Tries a shot! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. For Tunis. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Pavard gets it back. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. It's got through to him. Thiago. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Bayern Munich take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
And And the first 45 minutes are up. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. If you're just back from your break, goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Javi Martinez. Thiago. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Just brushed off the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Well positioned to make that interception. This has gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
It's a fabulous position. He's in, short, shot at goal! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Bayern Munich got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. For Tunis. Bayern Munich need a win here to make it through. Rapidly approaching the end. Bayern Munich have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Alaba in with the challenge. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's left his man. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, some tackle that. Referee has just said play on. Coman. He's got away. Coman. For Tunis. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that is one big weight off your shoulders now. Progress that was well warranted if you consider the performances to this point. And I think with the pressure off, they can already start their preparations for the next step, which puts them in great position.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when it's mightiest. Gnabry! And he's done it!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Bayern Munich go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. Pavard battles to win it back. Gnabry.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that work? He's had a shot! Away from immediate danger. Lewandowski. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Goes direct to the front line. Gnabry already, of course, on the score sheet. And it's Thiago. He can get that clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Gnabry. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lewandowski did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Shoots! That's got him rattled. And it's played forward. Philippe Coutinho. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Gnabry pings it out wide. Gnabry! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gnabry certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Gnabry looks to get on the end of this. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Keeper sends it forward. Thiago. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Forward it goes. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Bayern Munich happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that's nice. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's found his man. Hits one! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Coman with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Bayern Munich grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lobs it in gently. He's got options out wide. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Keeper's ball. Alaba plays it long. And it's Thiago. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Muller. Back into the middle. Muller. Oh, nice touch. Coutinho. And Coutinho! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gets it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. That has put a stop to that. Well played, he saw that coming. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Philippe Coutinho, deftly done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to locate someone up front.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alaba. In with the challenge. Gnabry. Tries lifting it over. Has a pop! He'll hit it! He's got away with one there. Kimmich plays it short. Lewandowski. And it's Alaba. He's had a go! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Bayern Munich always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both.
Well, hello, welcome everybody. Delighted that you've been able to join us for our ongoing coverage of the preliminary stages of this competition. We have an intriguing top-of-the-table clash for you, where the focus for both teams involves no longer qualification, but which potential opponents and of which calibre they will be meeting in the opening round of what could be considered the business end of the competition. Making sure you hold on to top spot. We all know what a difference that can make. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. The action has already started. Aurier with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Pavard is fouled. Alaba considers his options. And so we have the first set piece of the game. That comes as a mighty relief. Rose. Kimmich battles to win it back. And here's Kane. And here's Son. It's Son Heung-min! Boateng with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, good stop, it had to be. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. And they've been caught out here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Lewandowski. Coman. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lloris gets it upfield. Gnabry. Coman. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Gnabry!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get some.
It's Lewandowski!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Lucas Moura. Rose. Thiago did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gnabry plays it forward. He's left his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. In for a hefty challenge. Turns and goes back. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Coman. Looking to break out here. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Shot at goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Just to point out, Pete,
he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He gets past his man. Coman! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Aurier. And here's Lucas Moura. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gnabry. Gnabry goes steaming forward. Sanchez cuts it out. Ericsson. Sanchez. And it's Gnabry. Coman. And that has been clubbed away.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win.
There's the shot! Lewandowski.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Goes for goal! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done.
And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, hello, good evening, everyone. We have reached the pivotal point of the competition. The field is down to 16. We are therefore in exclusive company. Group tables are behind us. We have reached the cutthroat stage of the competition. Knockout football of the highest order, and it is live here. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jerome Boateng. He's certainly got all the physical qualities you'd look for in a centre-back, Peter. But he needs to use them. He can play a mean long ball too, and his teammates, I think they'll be looking to him to turn defence into counter-attack and do it repeatedly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Coman pings it out wide. And it's Kuti. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Coman. Coman spreads it towards the left. Gets into a dangerous position. And here's Coutinho. Over to the left. Alaba. Corner then. Strong punch. And it's Alaba. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Alaba clearly urging that to slip inside the aluminium. That's unfortunate.
Zenit St. Petersburg have it back and they can go again. Plays it out to the wing. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Bayern Munich clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Malcolm clips one through. Kimmich. Philippe Coutinho. Kimmich. Gnabry. He's had that put... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Lewandowski. Now it's Gnabry. There's the through ball. He's got away. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Ivanovic to play it forward. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Lewandowski goes up and over. Malcolm tries to stroke it through. Defenders on the back foot. Coutinho goes looking. And the ball's come out!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Kimmich is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first. Zenit St. Petersburg showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gnabry. Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds himself offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
They are right into last chance territory. Malcolm. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Zenit St. Petersburg take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Massive leap! And he's there to hoof it away. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So beaten on enemy territory, but all is not lost. Bayern Munich are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round, and despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few... Gets up to head it! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lewandowski gets it out to the wing. Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Coman. Cut out in the nick of time. Gets good distance on it. Thiago. Chance! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Gnabry certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's played forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Rakitsky. Pavard battles to win it back. Gnabry plays it long, and he just whacks it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gnabry. Coman. Gnabry. He's gone for it! Goal! Bayern Munich! Parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Bayern Munich take the lead and chip away at their aggregate deficit. It's being played forward. Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. That's a throw. Pavard goes looking. Rakitsky cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Juba. Thiago. Decent looking ball. Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bayern Munich looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that's been levered clear. Coman. Keeper's ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's the reply the manager wanted, and they've got fresh impetus to set about reversing this overall deficit.
Bayern Munich head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. Bayern Munich carrying a 1-goal lead.
Bayern Munich making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Gnabry, and the finish! It's in! And they have an aggregate lead!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So here comes the substitution. Bayern Munich creep ahead on aggregate. It was always on. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gnabry. And it's Thiago. Looking to get within range. Ivanovic demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Goes long. There's no flag. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Coutinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Thiago is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bayern Munich looking to widen the gap even further here. Going for goal! Hits one! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Coman. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's gone out for a throw-in. The changes then in quick succession. And it's Alaba.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
With a delicate ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pinged forward. Coman desperately wants to get on the end of this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Juba.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Pavard goes looking. And that's it. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.